How long have people been trying to make cars drive themselves? Well, almost as long as there have been cars. This article about a remote-controlled car is from 1925, but it's in the 50s that the race to develop a truly autonomous vehicle really gets going. In 1956, GM unveils a futuristic concept car called the Firebird 2, but it's not the Firebird you know. It looks kind of like a fighter jet, and it's controlled by a magnetic strip embedded in the road. GM envisions a driverless future so wonderful, families literally sing about it.
Mr. Towerman, take us that way.
In 1958, GM teams up with RCA to develop a driverless car that uses radio frequencies to navigate. It actually works, and the cars are supposed to be commercialized by 1975, but that, of course, doesn't happen. Fast forward to 1986. Carnegie Mellon develops a driverless Chevy van called the NavLab 1. It's packed full of computers and doesn't work so well, but GM sees potential and later teams up with the university to explore driverless technology. In 1998, Google is founded. In 2004, Google goes public. More on them in a second. In 2005, the DARPA Grand Challenge is held to award $2 million to a team that makes a driverless car. A car named Stanley, developed by a guy named Sebastian Thrun, wins. Thrun later goes on to found Google's secretive tech research program, Google X. At the 2007 DARPA Challenge, Thrun and his team placed second to the GM Carnegie Mellon team in their Chevy Tahoe Boss. In 2008, the financial crisis hits. GM cuts jobs. It teams up with Segway and unveils an autonomous concept vehicle built with the same technology used in its 2007 DARPA-winning car. Google, flush with cash just 5 years after going public, expands its driverless car program, and the race between Google and GM kicks into high gear. Metaphors. In 2011, GM and Segway make the NV, a refined version of their earlier model. In 2012, Google unveils a fleet of test vehicles retrofitted with a driverless rig. States start passing laws allowing driverless cars. 23 Google cars drive themselves on the roads of California and Texas. In 2014, Google expands into GM's territory and builds its own car, without a steering wheel or pedals. It looks like a cute little toy, but people seem to like it. In 2015, GM shows off a Cadillac with a Super Cruise feature that drives itself in highway traffic. They plan to start selling the flagship CT6 sedan to the public in 2017. Maybe. Meanwhile, Google says they've already driven over 1 million miles in their driverless cars. But the vehicles haven't been tested in heavy rain or snow, and they sometimes can't distinguish between trash and people. Despite that, we could see Google's car available to the masses as early as 2017. It's a tight race, but we're likely to see the winner sooner than we think.